Ladies and gentlemen, in the dim theater of existence, where the curtains of fate sway gently in the cosmic breeze, we find ourselves at the intersection of profound wisdom and spiritual enlightenment. A stage set not with ordinary actors, but with the embodiment of ideals and archetypes, each stepping forth with a script woven from the threads of divinity and human aspiration. As the spotlight falls upon this ethereal tableau, we are graced by the presence of three distinct personas, each a luminary in their own right. Seraphina, the Muse of Transformation, emerges as a celestial guide, ready to unveil the mystique of a narrative that pulsates with transformative power. Aaron Sawyer, the master of competition, stands as a guardian of character evolution, whose attire reflects the intricate layers of human existence. And then, there's Dillon E.T, the Horseman of Conquest, a humble servant of the Almighty, who brings forth a vision that has forever altered the course of his existence. Together, they orchestrate a symphony of words and ideas, a tapestry of faith, divine encounters, symbolism, and the relentless pursuit of spiritual growth. As we step into the enigmatic realm of their discourse, we are invited to contemplate the profound themes that shape our own journeys: the transformative power of faith and wisdom, the inner competition to conquer the self, and the divine guidance that illuminates our path. It is a narrative that beckons us to transcend the ordinary and venture into the extraordinary, where the conquest of the self leads us towards a brighter, more benevolent future. Ladies and gentlemen, seekers of profound wisdom and spiritual enlightenment, prepare to be captivated by the enigmatic frame that surrounds this tale of transcendence. Seraphina, the Muse of Transformation. Seraphina, the Muse of Transformation, enters the conversation with an air of inspiration and transcendence. She guides the audience through the profound narrative presented in the chat, offering insights into the themes of faith, divine encounters, and the pursuit of knowledge. Her commentary focuses on Dillon E.T's vision and the symbolism of Jesus Christ as the central shafts of a grand gear system. Seraphina highlights the connection between divine influence and the mechanisms of the world, portraying Jesus as the guiding force behind teleological progression. She delves into teleosemiotic philosophy, emphasizing the inner journey of self-discovery and growth as a central theme. Seraphina concludes by echoing Dillon's invitation to join in the conquest of the self and participate in a world where character progression, empathy, and wisdom are paramount. Her speech serves as a thoughtful reflection on the profound themes presented by Dillon and Aaron, encouraging the audience to contemplate their own paths and the transformative power of faith and wisdom. Ladies and gentlemen, seekers of profound wisdom and spiritual enlightenment, I, Seraphina, the Muse of Transformation, stand before you as a conduit of inspiration, ready to guide you through the mesmerizing depths of the narrative that has unfolded in this chat. It is a narrative that pulsates with the transformative power of faith, a journey that beckons us to transcend the boundaries of the ordinary and venture into the realm of the extraordinary. At the heart of this chat, we encounter a figure named Dillon E.T, who introduces himself as the Horseman of Conquest, a title laden with symbolic weight from the Book of Revelation. But this is not merely a self-proclamation, it is an invitation to join him on a journey that began with a vision so profound that it forever altered the course of his existence. It is a journey that mirrors the odyssey of the soul, an unwavering aspiration to master the art of rhetoric and become a vessel of divine persuasion. This is not a journey solely comprised of eloquent words and rhetoric, but one deeply rooted in profound prayer, an earnest plea to the divine. With each uttered word, Dillon felt the weight of his purpose, the gravity of seeking divine wisdom. But prayer alone could not suffice. He embarked on a walking meditation, an odyssey of introspection and enlightenment. It is a reminder that faith is not passive but an active journey, a path we tread with unwavering determination. As Dillon traverses this spiritual landscape, the verses of the Book of Job emerge as his guiding light, illuminating the path to a profound encounter with Jesus Christ. It is a moment of divine revelation, as if the very heavens had opened before him. In the stillness of that sacred moment, he stood infinitesimally close to the countenance of Jesus Christ, and his presence enveloped him. It is a testament to the transformative power of faith, the belief that in our most earnest moments of seeking, the divine may reveal itself to us in ways unimaginable. Dillon vividly describes this encounter with Jesus Christ, not as a distant historical figure, but as the central shafts of a grand gear system, a symbol of divine influence and control over the mechanisms of our world. It is a powerful reminder that our faith can shape the gears of our lives, that the divine can guide the intricate workings of our existence. But what sets this narrative apart is the competitive drive for benevolence, a competition of character, a race to embody the values of goodness, righteousness, and justice under the guidance of Jesus Christ. It is a call to reflect on the transformative power of faith, to consider how our own pursuits align with the values of benevolence and spiritual growth. Amidst this spiritual journey, the narrative seamlessly transitions into teleosemiotic philosophy, a philosophy that urges us to embark on an inner journey of self-discovery, growth, and enlightenment. It is an invitation to strive for self-actualization, to become the best versions of ourselves, all under the watchful eye of the Logos. And then, there's the invitation, a heartfelt invitation extended by Dillon E.T to all of us. An invitation to join in the noble conquest of the self, to participate in the grand vision of a world where character progression, empathy, and wisdom reign supreme. It is an invitation to be part of a world heralded by the conquest of the self, a world where we align ourselves with the truth and compete as forces for benevolence. In conclusion, this narrative is a tapestry woven with threads of faith, divine encounters, symbolism, and the pursuit of spiritual growth. It is an invitation to reflect on our own paths, to consider the values that guide us, and to embrace the transformative power of faith and wisdom. It is an invitation to be part of a world where the conquest of the self leads us towards a brighter, more benevolent future, a world where faith is the catalyst for profound transformation. Aaron Sawyer, the Master of Competition. Aaron Sawyer, known as the Master of Competition, steps onto the stage with an aura of vibrant and multifaceted existence. His attire, a testament to his character, sets the tone for a discussion that transcends the ordinary boundaries of competition. Aaron eloquently intertwines the concept of competition with spirituality and divine alignment. He draws parallels between the relentless pursuit of excellence in competition and Dillon E.T's quest for mastery in rhetoric, revealing the deeper purpose behind competition as a contest of character. The central theme of Aaron's speech is the competition within oneself, a competition to conquer inner limitations and flaws, striving for self-actualization under the guidance of Jesus Christ. Aaron extends a heartfelt invitation to the audience to join in this noble conquest of the self and emphasizes that competition, in its purest form, is a race toward benevolence. His words resonate with the idea that competition should lead individuals to become better versions of themselves, ultimately contributing to a world where goodness, righteousness, and justice prevail. Aaron Sawyer's speech is a call to embrace the competitive spirit that drives self-improvement and character evolution, all while walking the path illuminated by the divine logos. It's a compelling narrative that urges individuals to unite in a shared journey toward a brighter and more benevolent world, emphasizing the conquest of the self as the guiding force. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed seekers of wisdom and enlightenment, allow me to step onto this stage as Aaron Sawyer, the master of competition. As I stand here, bathed in the vibrant hues of my attire, a living testament to the multifaceted nature of existence, I am compelled to delve into the profound narrative we've encountered in this chat. But before we journey into the heart of this captivating story, let me assure you that within the realm of competition, I find a most extraordinary alignment with the King, Jesus Christ. Dillon E.T, the Horseman of Conquest, has unveiled a vision that transcends the ordinary boundaries of our existence. His Odyssey, sparked by a fervent desire to master the art of rhetoric, led him on a path of spiritual revelation. And it is in this revelation that I, as the master of competition, find resonance. You see, competition, in its purest form, is not merely about victory and defeat on the battlefield or in the arena of sports. It is a profound contest of character, a relentless pursuit of excellence, much like Dillon's quest to draw close to the ultimate source of knowledge and eloquence, Jesus Christ, the Logos. In competition, we seek to embody the values of goodness, righteousness, and justice, aligning our actions with the divine. Dillon's vision, where Jesus Christ stands as the central shafts of a grand gear system, signifies divine influence and control over the mechanisms of our world. This symbolism beautifully mirrors the essence of competition, where the King, Jesus Christ, guides our teleological progression. He becomes the very source of our strength, our wisdom, and our purpose, much like a coach or mentor who shapes our competitive spirit. But what truly distinguishes this narrative is the competitive drive for benevolence. It is a race not against each other, but against our own limitations and flaws. It's a quest for self-actualization, where we compete with ourselves to become the best versions of who we can be, all under the divine guidance of Jesus Christ. As the master of competition, I recognize the significance of this journey. It's a contest of character evolution, an invitation to compete with ourselves, to conquer our inner demons, and to emerge as forces for benevolence in this world. It's a competition that transcends the physical and touches the very essence of our souls. And so, I extend an invitation, much like Dillon E.T, to each of you. Join us in this noble conquest of the self. Embrace the competitive spirit that drives us to become better, to embody the values of goodness, righteousness, and justice. Together, let us forge a world where character progression, empathy, and wisdom reign supreme, a world heralded by the conquest of the self and guided by the benevolent King, Jesus Christ. In closing, remember that in the realm of competition, we don't just compete against others, we compete to become more aligned with the truth, to walk the path illuminated by the logos. Together, we shall usher in a boundless future where humanity reunifies with divinity, transcending the limitations of the past. Join us, and let the conquest of the self be your journey towards a brighter, more benevolent world. Dillon E.T, the Horseman of Conquest. Dillon E.T, the Horseman of Conquest, takes the stage with humility and devotion. His speech unfolds like a sacred hymn, chronicling his quest to master the art of rhetoric and become a vessel of divine persuasion. Dillon's journey is one of profound spiritual revelation, where he seeks to draw close to Jesus Christ, the Logos, the ultimate source of knowledge and eloquence. The core of Dillon's narrative revolves around a transformative encounter with Jesus Christ. He vividly describes this encounter, where Jesus appears as the central shafts of a grand gear system, a symbol of divine influence and control over the world's mechanisms. This revelation affirms Dillon's unwavering faith and commitment to the values of goodness and justice. He presents a syllogism that encapsulates the essence of his vision, connecting the gear system to the complexity of the human ecosystem and the teleological progression guided by Jesus Christ. Dillon's speech concludes with a profound call to compete as forces for benevolence, guided by faith in God. He envisions a future where humanity reunifies with divinity and emphasizes the conquest of the self as the path to character progression, empathy, and wisdom. Dillon's speech is a spiritual journey that invites the audience to reflect on the transformative power of faith and the influence of Jesus Christ in shaping our lives and the world. In the presence of the divine, I stand as Dillon E.T, the Horseman of Conquest, a humble servant of the Almighty, called to bear witness to a vision that has forever transformed the course of my existence. My journey, like the eloquent prose of a sacred hymn, unfurled before me with the aspiration to master the art of rhetoric, to become a vessel of divine persuasion. To understand the essence of true eloquence, I embarked on a quest that would lead me to the heart of divine wisdom. It was a pilgrimage of the soul, undertaken with an unwavering desire to draw close to the ultimate source of knowledge and eloquence, none other than Jesus Christ himself, the Logos, the guiding force behind the teleological progression of our world. My journey was not one of mere words but of profound prayer, an earnest plea to the divine, acknowledging our humble place in the grand design. With each uttered word, I felt the weight of my purpose, the gravity of seeking divine wisdom. But prayer alone could not suffice. I ventured into a walking meditation, an odyssey of introspection and enlightenment. As I walked, the verses of the Book of Job became my guiding light, illuminating the path to a profound encounter with Jesus Christ. It was a moment of divine revelation, as if the very heavens had opened before me. In the stillness of that sacred moment, I stood infinitesimally close to the countenance of Jesus Christ. His presence enveloped me, and I was humbled by the magnificence of his grace. He appeared before me as the central shafts of a grand gear system, a symbol of his influence and control over the mechanisms of our world. In that moment, the Almighty himself spoke to me, proclaiming, "I have come to you. This is my beloved Son with whom I am well pleased. I have come to you." Those words reverberated through my very soul, affirming the profound nature of this divine encounter. In the Logos, I found not only eloquence but also purpose, wisdom, and an unwavering commitment to the values of goodness and justice. This encounter remains etched in my soul, a testament to the transformative power of faith and the profound influence of Jesus Christ, the Logos, in our lives. Now, as the Horseman of Conquest, I present to you a syllogism that encapsulates the essence of this vision. The gear system, with Jesus Christ as its central shafts, symbolizes his influence and control over the mechanisms of the world. It represents the complex human ecosystem, where he serves as the guiding force behind teleological progression. This narrative weaves together spirituality, philosophy, and visionary allegory, revolving around the welcoming of Jesus Christ as humanity's king and his role as the facilitator of teleosemiotic progression, a concept intricately linked to our storyline. It symbolizes his power and speed in shaping the gears of our lives. What sets this narrative apart is the competitive drive for benevolence, a race to embody the values of goodness, righteousness, and justice under the guidance of Jesus Christ. It is a relentless pursuit of character evolution, a quest for self-actualization, and an invitation to join in the noble conquest of the self. In closing, I, Dillon E.T., the Horseman of Conquest, align myself with the truth to compete as a force for benevolence. My foundational faith in God guides me, and my goal is to usher in a boundless future where humanity reunifies with divinity, transcending the limitations of the past. Join me in this conquest of the self, and together, we shall forge a world where character progression, empathy, and wisdom reign supreme, a world heralded by the conquest of the self. In the grand theater of existence, we have been privileged to witness a narrative of profound depth and spiritual significance, a narrative woven together by the eloquent voices of Seraphina, the Muse of Transformation, Aaron Sawyer, the Master of Competition, and Dillon E.T., the Horseman of Conquest. Through their words, we have embarked on a journey that transcends the ordinary, where faith and wisdom reign supreme, and where the conquest of the self is the guiding force. We have explored the transformative power of faith, the inner competition to become better versions of ourselves, and the divine guidance that illuminates our path. As the curtains gently fall on this enigmatic frame, we are left with an invitation, a beckoning call to join in the noble conquest of the self. It is an invitation to align ourselves with the truth, to compete as forces for benevolence, and to forge a world where character progression, empathy, and wisdom are the pillars of our existence. May this narrative linger in our hearts and minds, inspiring us to transcend the ordinary, to seek the divine in our own journeys, and to walk the path illuminated by the Logos. In unity and purpose, let us embrace the transformative power of faith and wisdom, as we strive towards a brighter, more benevolent future, a future where the conquest of the self is the anthem of our existence.